A year later, and I'm still banned for speaking out about the media. My options: work a minimum wage job or my passion, and do what I believe is right to show why my media career has come to a halt. EJ Manuel's current reputation is just an example of the madness the media creates when its audience allows it to trash players unjustly for ratings. I added these press conference and interviews to put a nail in the media's coffin. What's most important is the filming their BS, but I wanted to show the Bills' side of the story through their answers. After numerous failed attempts to upload the preseason as a whole, I decided to split them up. Here's the truth. Enjoy.
Did the job just get harder to pick your starting quarterback tonight based on what happened out there?
I'm not sure. No, I think, you know what, I talked about the problem that I was wanting. Well, I think I got it. So, but to me, it's not a problem. It's there's all three guys, had a tremendous preseason. And that's all you can ask. I think, we'll address it at the appropriate time. But obviously, I feel really good about all the quarterbacks.
What do you make what you make? I mean, EJ, knowing that this was his turn to get his start, and to go out and Fred obviously did the first drive, but the pass to Clay, and then what he did to Tobias, just what his performance.
Well, that was tremendous, and that was what was strange about it, because we had played. I was going to go two series, and then it was like, shoot, I'm going to go back with EJ because he only had thrown like 2 balls, albeit one for a zillion-yard touchdown. But that's why I kind of want to get him a little more work too. But yeah, he did. He did a great job. I think he missed one pass. He was 7-8 passing, 170 yards, 2 touchdowns. Pretty darn impressive. Castle 6 of 7, 38 yards, and Tyrod 12 of 13, 122 yards, and albeit in what was the 30-yard touchdown run or whatever it was, 20 yards something. He covered it pretty quick.
How do you weigh performances in preseason games in the whole body of your evaluation of the quarterback?
Well, it's a big part of it. When you look at that, live scrimmage reps obviously will be the number one thing you look at, but you also look at practices and everything else. And so that's what we'll do. And we told the truth when we said there's going to be an open competition, a true competition. That's exactly what it's been.
Castle ended up with about 4 series or so. You get a lot of series. Is that somewhat of a factor that he's a 11-year veteran and you don't necessarily need to see a series from him?
Well, that's true. We never played him in that second preseason game, but he's been getting a lot of reps too in the practice field as well. I did tell him, I go, dude, slide please. When he tried to go, I thought he was going to make a miss. Like, okay. But he's had a heck of a, he's misfired on 2 passes, and things, I think, through the 2 games. But all these guys have been impressive, to say the least.
Rex, for your part of the decision-making as defensive-minded defensive coordinator and head coach, do you look at how much each of these quarterbacks can stress the defense, like Tyrod running with a deeper arm, perhaps, than maybe Matt did? Like, do you look at it that way?
How else would you think I'd look at it? You know what I mean? So, yeah, of course I look at it that way. And then there's other guys that look at the things. Greg's with these guys every day. We have a veteran coach in Chris Palmer who's coached, 100. He's coached 50 years. I was going to say 100, but sorry, well, 75 years he's coached. And he's seen a lot of huddles broken his day. I'll lean on him heavily. David Lee's obviously the position coach. You have Doug Whaley, who's seen, his fair share of these things. But this, like I said before, I don't know if everybody thought we were going to have the scenario that I brought up with when we said that we wanted all 3 guys to play well and play to their abilities. I think that's exactly what we've seen, and that's a real credit to Greg Roman, I think, number one, and then to David Lee, his coaches, and most importantly to the players, because they came to compete every single day, and that's why you see the numbers that they put up and everything else. And it's just as a coach, this is exactly what you want.
To start the game off with Fred's big play. Easily had a great block downfield. The O-line's really proud of those guys. They took care of all of us. I don't think any of us got touched other than one time. And then to come back and hit Clay down the middle felt good.
Did it surprise you at all that you got the second opportunity, the second half, and what do you think that meant?
I don't know. I know G-Rose told me I'd get another chance to go out and play, and just try to do my best with it. And TP made a great catch in the back of the end zone, so I was happy to get another touchdown pass. O-line did a good job. It was just the second guys. Played with them last week, or really the first 2 weeks as well. So just a good night.
It looks like you are as comfortable as you've ever been. And I'm talking even like a receiver. It looks like you just really are comfortable. Do you feel that way with this offense? You're in a group yourself?
Definitely. I think the hard work that we put in during the week has really helped all of us. I think Coach Lee's done a great job preparing us for the games and giving us tests and all that kind of stuff, so we're mentally sharp when we get out there in the field. And anytime your mind is right, it's a lot easier to play. I think you can play a lot, less. Like, you don't have to worry. It's not, there's no anxiety. You just go out and play football and you enjoy it and you have fun. You see guys open, you throw the ball and let them do their job. So that's how I feel.
Bryce just told us, or confirmed to us, that he's making a decision tomorrow. He's going to tell you it's going to be a long discussion. What does it mean that you put in this performance, and how difficult might it be sleeping for the next?
I'm sleep good. I had a good game, so whatever happens, I've looked at it this whole time. Whatever decisions made, that's what it is. Some things out of your control. All I can control is just my performance, and I think I've done well in these past 3 games. So we'll see.
You just described the anxious moments maybe from last year. What can you attribute both to you just kind of like breathing out there and letting it fly and having to get your mindset up?
Yeah, I think being my 3rd year in the league, I think it's also about maturing and going through adversity. All those hard whatever situations, whatever I've been up against. I've been really proud of myself, just being resilient and just staying focused. And it hasn't just been me, my family's helped, my teammates have really helped. A lot of guys have been picking me up, like, hey man, just keep working. So at the end of the day, I always say film done a lot. So just go out there and play your best, and I think we've done a good job.
You couldn't do much more than you did tonight to try to win this job. You couldn't have done enough.
I don't know. We'll see. It's a coach's decision, but I know I play well, so we'll see.
Just the ball offensive swagger that you had. Was it more, did you take a lot of pressure off you and the other quarterbacks?
I don't really think it was much pressure. I think it was our 3rd game, and I knew I wanted to have a good performance since I had the first chance to start. But I was really proud of what we can do, because it shows what we can do as an offense. And imagine when we have all of our starters back. You know what I mean? So it's going to be exciting year for us.
BJ, you guys have thrown an interception was top 3 in this QB competition. How much of that is a credit to Greg Roman's offense?
I think it's a credit to G-Ro, and it's also a credit to Coach Lee. Like I said, he's been, he's hard on us. He coaches us very hard, and we all have a good rapport in our quarterback room. And we're big on taking care of the football. I think if you go back and look at Coach Roman's offenses in years past, they've always been really good, in the turnover ratio. So, I think it's just a part of his offense, and if you just stick with your reads and all that kind of stuff, you'll have success.
But that schematically lends itself to not turn over the balls.
I don't know. I mean, there's still plenty of down the field shots, throwing balls in tight windows. I think just that, I guess a compliment to us just working hard at it and putting in the time.
BJ, if that offensive system comes out tomorrow, it's not you.
Keep working, like I've been doing, and just keep playing football and enjoying it. Just continue to get better, because I know I have an opportunity somewhere down the road.
BJ, some veteran backs over the years say that at some point early in their career, the game starts to slow down on the field for them. Is that happening with you right now? Do you feel that it's happening?
It's getting there. I'm not where I want to be, but definitely getting there. I feel more comfortable in what I'm doing. Feel more comfortable in my approach to the game. And obviously barking things out, to the offense and being in the huddle with those guys and just having leadership. So, I'm really excited. I was happy that, not just for myself, but I'm happy how we came out and played offensively. Our defense is always our staple. We all know that. But, I think offensively we can be really good.
I don't have to make that decision, and I'm glad to. So, I don't know, they all look good, so I think we could win with whoever they, decide to name.
How fun was it, if that's the word, to watch and see just, the quarterbacks, especially Tyrod and EJ, just taking turns staring at that defense?
So, it's something on the sideline that we enjoyed. It was definitely a topic of conversation with everybody on the field, seeing, who was going to do something next. And anytime you have that, I think it just makes you that much better as a team. And like I said, we're excited about, all those guys back there, and we feel like we could win with either one of them.
Fred, you've been with EJ, well, EJ's been the guy who's here, and for now his third year. And you've heard all the question marks about EJ. Can he start? Can he do this? What has he proven to you this offseason and to do what he's done on the field for the past couple?
I think he's proven that he's wanted to step up to that challenge and, end all that negative criticism on him. I think, watching him go into the offseason, it was a challenge that he was looking forward to. And when he got the opportunity, he's made plays, and I think you got to tip your hat to him. I'm excited about what he's doing because he's showing everybody that he has the potential to be a great quarterback in this league.
That's a wrap for the preseason. I don't know about the rest of you, but I've had it with the exaggeration from the media. They either don't care who they trash, aren't educated enough, or just too lazy to watch the film. In my next montage, I will include the quarterback decision and Castle trade press conferences to remind the public of what was said. I get that some of you fans became attached to these media members, but you deserve better and there are better options out there. Currently, they're being held back for a number of reasons. If you want change, speak out on social media, boycott and force their hands, and fight for equality.